All right, guys, my name is Lil Chef, and welcome back to an episode of the Death Penalty series. We just suffered a big loss. I don't even know how else to say it, man. 55-35, horrible game, and it was never that close. Other than whenever I was ahead 3-0, and then I went for it on fourth down, threw an interception, and then that snowballed from there on, dude. Like 5 interceptions later, horrible game. Very, very upset with how we played. Browning, worst game probably of his career. Just didn't play good. Put Hill in the backup. He came in, threw the ball pretty good. The only issue with him is we lack the speed. He's a little bit bigger guy, and Browning is more of a playmaker. But he was rattled at home on the road this season, and it showed. I mean, incomplete passes, throwing behind multiple receivers. Just overall, a very bad game by my star quarterback. As weird as that sounds, but it was just not a good game. I mean, Parsons didn't show up. He was hardly effective at all. I mean, we're playing better caliber teams, so that makes sense. But like, I expected it to be a lot closer than that. Like, they scored 31 points in the second quarter alone. That doesn't cut it. That's not acceptable, regardless. And then I started scoring, and then they retaliated right back. Bam, bam. We held up to 2 field goals, had them punt the ball. It's just whenever I needed the stops, we let them score every single time. So luckily, we got 4 people ready to visit. That's good. We're looking to fix some of the issues we do have on offense. We got our 10 playmakers, and they showed up first week. Second week, no. Or first game, second game, no. So hopefully we can have them start showing up now. We got 12 current targets, and we're looking to get as many of them as possible. We've already offered a couple of scholarships in case you're not following along. Everybody at the top of the board, we've also offered scholarships on. Everybody else, we haven't. Once again, this is a death penalty series, so we only have 10 scholarships this year. Next year it'll be 2, and then the year after it'll be 14. We had 10 scholarships our first 2 years. This is year 2. So we are very limited on what we can get and who we can go after. Bobby Turner, huge. I mean, this guy, 78 freshman, 6'3 corner or free safety, my bad. 93 speed, 90 acceleration, 91 agility, 91 stamina. I don't know how. I guess his hit power is good because his coverage doesn't look great, but the dude's fast. And that's going to be good. Same thing with Chip Wilson. Strong safety. Only 72 overall, but we can work with that. It's an improvement. Clarence McDuffie, I think I call him Charlie every time I try to say his name. For some reason, we're able to pull away on this guy. I don't get it, but dude will easily be a receiver or corner or something along those lines. 98 speed. He's 6'2". A 5-star recruit, and nobody's interested. He's got good catching, good route running, decent release, but not great. And that's where we're shooting, man. Right now, that's our objective. We're going to push hard on the guard if we can get him. We've offered a scholarship to him. Nick Grant offered a scholarship to him because he's going to come in and be an instant playmaker for us. 96 speed, and he's only 5'10", but he's interested in our school, and we're looking to alleviate some of the issues that we have right now. Roderick Wade, we're starting to pull away on. We're looking good there. A plus 11 recruit. Definitely take that. Caleb Scott, not looking good. We're hoping we can get the visit because right now we have the bonus by 5 points, but we can only put 500 points on him. So whenever we can level up again, whenever that is, will help out tremendously. Deion Smith, I haven't offered a scholarship. I don't think I'm going to. Just because everybody's starting to pull away, and I've already offered 7. You know what I mean? Like, this guy would be another receiver, maybe. Yeah, receiver probably. 6'2". I don't need 7 receivers. You know, I need a very, very select number of players. Doug Jones is a better option. His agility is garbage, but he would be probably the better option. That's just the way it works. Defensive tackle, looking pretty good. Still gaining points. We have the bonus advantage. So as long as we're gaining points, we're right there. The tackle, once again, points. And then the center. So as of right now, we're looking real good. We've offered 7 scholarships, so we can only offer 3 more. I don't want to offer unless I know I can get them. That's the problem. So right now, everybody on the board is looking really good. I've used all my points. We're set. Don't have to worry about that. A couple of guys potentially. Caleb Scott, Doug Jones, probably not going to get, but we're going to keep them on the board as of right now, just to see what we got going on. Now, as for ready to visit, who is it? It's the people that I've already offered scholarships to. No, Deion Smith and Doug Jones. Both want to come. Wow. 3 of the guys I haven't even offered scholarships to, so that's huge. Let's see. We can have them come this week. Let's do it. Let's have them come this week. If I can get them early, man, then I don't have to worry about recruiting the rest of the year. or if I could start pulling away on a couple of these guys, it'd be nice. There is an issue where last year the CPU added like 9 more people after the fact. Like I didn't offer scholarships. Why y'all doing that to me? So I'm hoping this week will be a good week for us. We've offered a scholarship for Chip. He wants to come. He's ready to roll. Who else was it? Deion Smith. Like I said, I would much rather have Doug, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm gonna get Doug. Deion will be all right, but I don't need wide receivers. I need playmakers. Aaron Livingston would be a good option. And there's no doubt about that. But I'm going to hold off and not offer the scholarship yet. Just because I'm a little antsy. You know what? I'm going to offer it anyways. I might actually go ahead and cut Deion. Let's get him off the board. His man's 72. I mean, what's that going to do? 73 press. What's that going to do? His catching is good. I mean, he might make a decent safety. Maybe. 77, but I got two safeties that I'm pretty happy with that I've already offered scholarships for. So, actually, you know what? I think I am going to cut him. I'm going to cut Deion Smith. Go ahead and get rid of him, even though I just scheduled the visit for him. But hey, that's more bonus points for me. And we're going to offer Livingston, offer him the scholarship. I think that would be a good option with him coming this week. I think that would be nice. And that's a defensive lineman we could use. So there you go. I said Caleb Scott more than likely not. So I'm gonna move Livingston up a little bit. I think Caleb's not a no-go. So 8 out of our 10 have been offered. I'm real tempted to do both of these right here. His offensive line is always hard to get, and if I could get any kind of advantage on these two guys, that would be it. So I'm actually gonna move Doug Jones down. I want these two guys priority. So there's my 10, 11. Now I got 450 points. Let's see if we can find anybody else. Like just anything. I don't know why I went to all. Actually, why not? Some of these guys. I saw this 5-star athlete, only 16%. Why? What's your problem, man? Only 15% for Allen? What's your problem? I'll scout you. I'll figure out what's going on. Hall. All these athletes, man. Nobody wants the athletes? I'll take athletes almost every year. Anybody else? Another 4-star wide receiver. Wide receiver, not really a key position we need. Defensive end, though. I always use more defense. Let's see. Corners. Any of the upper caliber, quote unquote caliber players that are not quite committed yet. 64. Didn't think so. Middle linebackers. Anybody here? I mean, just any as long as you're not like a 2-star, you're all right. 68. I'll add you. I'll see what your problem is. Same thing with the board right behind you. You're only 21% committed. That means you're not super committed to this relationship, and you're open to explore new opportunities. And we're happy to be there for you in your time of need. Johnson. All right, there we go. Because I know we're going to lose some linebackers before long, so let's go ahead and at least get them scouted. Maybe we can find some gems there, man. Tight end, we're not really worried about. I think we have our halfback situation. We got some players that we got not really much of a worry for. As weird as that sounds, a couple of years from now. Let's see, anybody at all? Percentage-wise, that's what I want. Percentage-wise. Let's go ahead and add you and you. And let's do that for the guards as well. Same thing. Looking at percentage locked. And if I scatter them or not. First on the board, really? Maybe both of you guys first. All right. Obviously, I need some help offensively. Juco. I'm gonna remove you. And I would rather have a true freshman over a Juco all day long, because I can move some of these other guys around. 3-star, 68. All right. Let's go ahead and scout what we just added. So I think that should probably knock me out for points wise. I think we'll be good there. But I'm just curious, man, just to see what kind of players we could find for next year. Decent running back. Maybe he'd be all right there. Man coverage is okay. Player is okay. Zone's okay. Press non-existent. So safety, because his pursuit's okay. Hit power not so much. So he wouldn't be a hard hitting safety. Wouldn't be a linebacker. Wouldn't really be anything. Maybe a running back. I'll keep him on the board just for keep stats on. 81 overall. Tim Allen. All right, what you got? Route running 82, catch of traffic 79, release at 79. But he's not fast. He's only 5'10". He's tiny. Good receiver, man. I'd much rather have him over Earl Cunningham here. I think he's a little bit more versatile as a receiver, which would be fine. Kevin Hall. Good speed. Route running is okay. Release is okay. Catching is decent. Player recognition is okay. But once again, another receiver. We don't need receivers. Any 6'4" with 90 speed. All right. You're a little bit more intriguing now. I'll hold on to you for a little bit. 92, 90, 81. 92 route running? Golly. Josh Robinson. Sheesh. Robert Gray. Man, we're finding some good players that nobody's interested in right now. No linebacker, get out of here. We don't want you. I'm running out of points. So let me scout some of these linemen here. Let's see. There we go. There's my gym. That's what I'm talking about. Another gym? No. Who's more interested? 230. You're a little bit more interested. Another gym. We'll take all the gyms we can find, dude. No more points. So we're finding more caliber players. Doug Jones, I think you're visiting this week. And you got the speed. And the route running's alright. 6'1". And how far behind are we? We're losing 20 points a week. I'm actually going to take points off you. I want to do some more scouting, man. I'm sorry. Somebody's got to sacrifice, and you just happen to be there. I don't want anybody in the under 70. Not going to happen. He's alright. No. Micah Johnson could be good. I like Robert Gay, though. That guy got some 79, good stats. Looking pretty good, 69. Alright. Jim, not Jim. Jim, not Jim. Alright, so we found a couple of decent dudes. Who's better between these two? Strength, 78, 80, agility. Okay, acceleration, so he's a little bit quicker, a little bit stronger. He's got more jumping. Jumping doesn't matter for a guard. 75, 81, 76, 75, 81, 74. So, I mean, they're both about the same. Who's more interested, though? What's your playing time? I mean, that would be affected if I cut one of these guys. Playing time is not as much of an issue for him. So you know what? I'm actually going to remove you and then give you a better opportunity for playing time. Now, wide receiver wise, who wants to be the man? Route running or release, like I said, decent. Play recognition is decent, but nothing super special. But he's fast and he's tall. Whereas this guy's got a little bit better route running. Release, not so much. Catching, not so much. Tim Allen. I think I'm going to get rid of Tim. He'd make a good running back, but I'm not interested. I'm going to hold on to him. I can't make up my mind sometimes, man. We'll just keep everybody as is on the board. I think out of everybody here, I'd much rather have the guard. So I'll move him up my board as well. Because right now we have one guard, one tackle, potentially looking at another tackle in the center. So let's go ahead and move him up the board a little bit. Same thing with old Robert here. Move him up the board. I want him above Doug. I think that'd be a good option. And we'll move Tim up. He'd be a good running back, and he'd get there. So we're gonna leave that as is. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I think that's the smart decision. 18 targets, and then we'll judge next week based off the points, see how we're doing. Because we just had a horrible game, man. It wasn't even. Ugh. It was embarrassing. Heisman watch. I know we're not up for it, especially nobody on our team after that week. Ohio State, Texas A&M, Auburn, UCLA, and then Washington. Nothing from us. Our best option is probably Browning, and he's gonna hit or miss sometimes. 33. So we didn't fall too far. I think we were 27. We were okay. But I mean, Oklahoma was number 5 in the nation. Now they're number 4 after that first win of their season. I think number 6 ended up losing, so that could have helped. But it is what it is. We take the L, we move on. I mean, we're a 74 overall team. We're not super bad. I'll take 33 in the nation. I'll take that and move on with it. Just we cannot have. I want to look at this too, man. We cannot have Browning have another crap game like that. The speed for sure difference. 203, 208. Isaiah definitely doesn't look like a 208. Looks more like a 238. But whatever. Awareness isn't as good. That's probably why. Especially if you're simming it, awareness is huge for your quarterback. Carrying, that's probably why you fumble all the time too, son. Throw power, throw accuracy. He's got better throw power and throw accuracy. Why am I not starting him? Like, is it because of the option, the ability to scramble? Like, is that it? It doesn't make sense to me. And I think I did redshirt the freshman that would have started, didn't I? I thought there was somebody else that was better. Maybe that's a team builder. I get these two confused sometimes because this shows only have 3 quarterbacks. But I guess speed's the only difference, man. To me, Hale's a better quarterback. We'll give Browning conference right here. We'll see what you could do to start this game. If you have 2 bad games in a row, man, another 4 interception game back to back, I'll bench you fast. That was a 4 interception first half. You know what I mean? Like, that's not acceptable. We will not stand for that this year. We are expecting better than last year, and a game like that didn't cut it. So hopefully, recruiting's coming along pretty good. I'm happy with that. We got visits already scheduled this week. It should be a great game to open conference. But that's gonna be it for this episode. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. If you like the video, be sure to leave a like. My name is Lil Chef, and I will see y'all next time.